Hello everyone, Shadow Guardian here, and welcome back to more just talking and playing some Super Mario Kart again. I decided not to do this immediately after I did the second one, and just decided, yeah, I'm actually just gonna wait it out. Now, and the day I'm recording this, the second episode has gone up, so that's cool. If you want to watch that, go right ahead. Doesn't really matter if you watch these or not. No, it's just really just me talking kind of unscripted. Because I don't really have much I really need to say here. Uh, by the time this is going up, oh god, I almost forgot the controls. Oh, it's been a while since I've actually played this game. But as of the time I'm recording this I will be going back to college soon. And it starts up. At least for me, it starts up next Thursday. That's the day I have to go back. Thankfully, I don't have actually too many classes I have to go to. I don't have to go like twice a week, which isn't too bad. It's actually quite nice, but that might be something I may have to contend with, though. At the same time, I'm kind of wondering what I'm really gonna do during that time. Of course, outside of making videos and stuff like that, and of course I'll still be doing these. I really actually do like doing these, though. I'm probably gonna make sure that I do these once every week. So maybe like I try to do this every Saturday. After one video goes up, I do the next one immediately. Get that ready for next week. So that way we don't have much I need to do, and sometimes these can be a little bit more disjointed. Pointed that I'm giving you an update thing, kind of how the week's been going for me. Maybe at least. Or at least how last week shaped up, and how, my week wasn't things I got coming up. Some stories maybe I could say. Stuff like that. But by the time you're seeing this I've already gone back to college and had my first day. So that's just something to keep in mind. I hope I won't be too busy with college. I'm really hoping not. But I'd assume I'm going to be fine. I'd say that first week of college, like to anyone who's going to college, because I know there's quite a few people, well, at least that I know, who are going to college and starting out this year. So, my best tip, and this is just a tip for anyone, just make sure you keep up with everything you gotta do. Like, everyone knows that everyone gets those early beginning jitters at the very start of college because it's something completely new. You're all on your own. You just finished high school, or in some people's cases, this is maybe one of your first time going to school in a long while, and it could be challenging. Definitely. I was definitely very nervous my first year, and the best advice I can really give is just make sure to just do your best and keep on top of everything you got. Like, I know that's very, very hard, but if you were someone who, say, made sure they got all their work done in high school, for instance, or just in school in general, you'll most likely do fine in college. I don't think you'll need to stress it too much. I think the biggest thing outside, especially for me too, is just finding that balance between getting all my work done and then being able to have fun and enjoy my life as an adult. Or at least a young adult, I should really say. And once you figure that out, man, college can be one of the funnest experiences I think I've ever had. Now, don't get me wrong, I actually really liked high school. Well, I know it's not really a common thing to say, but I actually really enjoyed high school. And college feels like just that and even more. Mostly because, well, not only just the freedom I have, but it really feels like, well, one, there's a bit of a community there. At least with the subjects I'm studying, again, which is mostly acting and arts and that kind of stuff. I've really enjoyed my time there. fun. And the other thing, I guess it's just feeling like you're making steps towards starting your own life. Starting your own life. It's intimidating at first. First, I gotta admit, it's intimidating to start out with at first, thinking that I'm really starting to form my life here. Like, this is kind of the beginning of things. But once you get over that hurdle and a lot of those early anxieties these mull over, I guess you could say, then college can be a lot of fun. And I know that's not the case for everyone. Well, but I can say that for me. I mean, I think it's just the attitude I've kind of had to it, because for a long time I've had this attitude of, well, if something's out there, I'm just gonna have to try it. Alright, you know, what good is there to me saying no? No, especially if it's something I've never been able to do before. Like, actually today, where me and my family had gone to New York City. In the end, it was late at night about 7 p.m. And because I went to the Nintendo store, or because I wanted to buy something to celebrate before I go back. And what happened was in New York it started to get very, very crowded, and there was a bit of traffic. And my mom wanted to go see some of the city, since she doesn't really get to see the city at night. Because we usually go there in the day, but we never actually see it at night. And I admit I was a little I was hungry at the time and wasn't sure if I really wanted to walk because I wanted to get something to eat. But at the same time, when they said like we could try going outside and walking, I just said, yeah, let's do it. Like, it's not like we're gonna get another. Who knows when we'll get another chance? And that's exactly what I did. Did that shell just bounce off of Yoshi? Did it? Okay. Anyway, while we were walking, we went to this donut shop. We were just walking on the way. She told me about this donut shop, and I was immediately like, yes, we're going. No, we may not get another. When's the next chance we're gonna get some donuts? That's from this place. The donuts are so good. I have never had like donuts right out of an oven. Oh, piping hot. Oh man, it tastes so good. But like, that was one of the best donuts I think I've ever eaten in my life. It was so good. And then I just bought some more donuts because I was like, well, when am I going to get to eat some of this stuff again? And that's exactly what I did. And so, I'd always say something like this. If there's something you're interested in, or you think you might be interested in, I just say go for it. You never know when it might turn into something big, or if you'll ever get that chance again. And because it's better to try some of this stuff than to never get a chance, and to never know and be stuck in the abyss of unknowing. I tried to make that sound cool, but I couldn't think of anything cool. But the abyss of maybe, I guess. And it's an unknown, potentially forever. So I do always recommend trying things out. Oh my god, I'm burping. Sorry. Donuts. It's what? But I always recommend trying something new, even if it's something you may not be into at first. Or heck, that was kind of me in high school, because one fact you might not know about me. Now, because I don't think I've actually done any videos I've made at this point, is that I actually really like singing. I've never really done it in a video, but I actually really like singing. And I was part of a chorus class for about 3 years. I didn't really care much for singing back when I was younger. I sometimes did it, but I never did anything crazy. Just oh, just let me sing some of my favorite songs in the shower, you know, that kind of thing. And then in high school, well, when my class showed up to see a performance, it was a Christmas performance because it was around the holidays. And I remembered I really loved this choir and thought they sounded honestly amazing. I don't think I've ever seen. I don't think I ever saw them again. But man, did I think they sounded absolutely incredible. And one of the teachers was there, and I asked them, hey, you know, is there any chance I could join in some way? Wait, they said, yeah, I can. And during my lunch breaks, I could stay for half the period. I could stay for half the period and actually join in. And it was crazy, easy because it opened me up to doing show. Oh my god, Mario, why are you in the way? Hey, get out of the way, Mario. Oh my god. As I was saying, and it opened me up to doing shows and plays. It's because I had never done plays, but I always enjoyed acting, especially when it comes to games. Things I love trying to put my own spin on things. Things that can be so much fun, especially under the right circumstances. Nope. Nope. Under the right circumstances, it can be a lot of fun. So, what I did was I performed in a show. But granted, it kind of actually strained me from musicals for a long time because the production of it was terrible. Yeah, well, no, the production itself was good. Like, a lot of people liked it, but the lead up and behind the scenes means actually getting to that level, honestly, was super stressful, and it put me off of musicals for about 2 years afterwards. It was because I didn't want to deal with that stress again. Even after I was out of high school, I didn't want to deal with that stress again, and or thought of going to another musical like that again. And so I just straight up didn't do it when I got to college. I do want to try this year, but I'm honestly not sure right now. Now, though I still do plays, it's a lot of good acting experience. Because I'd like to be an actor someday. I really would like to be one. As much as I don't think I'm an amazing actor, I'd like to be one. I guess I'll go Toad. And this is the cup that's only in 100cc and 150cc, just in case you're wondering. And it's kind of odd. But as I was saying, I don't think I'm a very good actor because I feel like any kind of voice I feel like I could do well will be more of a villain type of voice. Heck, I think I posted 2 videos on this channel of me doing 2 villains from Pokemon. One of them being Iris from Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, and then Lysander from X and Y. Fine, those are the only 2 I've done. I was thinking of doing a Ganondorf one. Specifically Ganondorf from Wind Waker. Because I think when I played Wind Waker, when I got to a certain scene, I realized I love doing villain characters. I have such a love for doing villain characters. And heck, in the play I was in, or the musical I was in, the character I got to play as was a sort of villain character. Not necessarily just I'm a villain, just villain-esque type character. And I had a lot of fun playing them too. It was great. I don't think the play I had last year I actually played as anyone villainous, because that play was kind of a different play that I'm not really used to. Because I don't think I could do serious acting. I think where I have to be really serious and convey a lot of emotion. I don't know if I could pull that off convincingly. I don't know if I can. And because there are some things in life I know I haven't experienced yet, and there are some emotions I'm not sure I'd be able to properly convey. And like anger or sadness. Because I'm not sure if I'd be able to properly convey either of them. And when it comes to more serious stuff, where I feel like I do better at things that are a lot more animated, where, yeah, it can be kind of serious. You can tell that someone's upset, but it's not really that big a deal. It was kind of a jokey kind of upset, that where everyone can laugh at, you know. But trying to be like super seriously upset and like, I'm angry. Oh my god! Stop! Stop! Why did they think this was a good idea? Why did they think that was a good idea? Okay, I shouldn't say that because it's a phrase I don't like. I really don't like saying. Why? Why is that a mechanic in this game? That's so stupid. I hate the spin-out mechanic. I hate how spin-outs work in this game. Alright, screw it. Screw it. I just want to get this over with. Screw it. Dang it. Now I just lost my train of thought. God dang it. Hey, what was I saying before? Or, yeah, okay. Like, anger. I feel like that's the best I'd be able to do, like, I'm angry! That kind of anger. I don't think I'd be able to pull off anger convincingly. Or without it seemingly being animated, because anything else I feel like I kind of fall flat. That when it comes to that kind of role. Oh, because I did try to be a bit more serious, but something about the role just felt off to me. Because it was on a very serious topic. I won't say it in the video, but it was on a very serious topic. So I had to pretty much play it completely straight. And it's a topic I have no real connection towards or real opinions on. And even trying to be serious about it just felt kind of off because, well, it's not something I've ever had to deal with before. And I know there's a thing of you have getting into a character's mindset, but that's kind of hard to do when it's an experience I've never had before, and B, it's on a person in real life, based on someone in real life, who still may even be alive. Since it was this thing that happened, I want to say around 20 years ago. And I just didn't like it. I just didn't like how I did it. It felt very wrong to me. I mean, I feel like I could have done a better job of it after all. Again, I don't want to just outright say that because maybe I'm just being too hard on myself. No, but I don't know. With that role, I just felt like being super serious, where I really couldn't be animated or funny at all, didn't really suit me or feel right. Because I'm sure there are moments where that type of acting really doesn't work. I'm sure that's definitely the case in some instances, but I don't know. No, that's a... What? What? How did it fall? What? Oh my god, I hate the guardrail. I hate these guardrails. Come on! Are you kidding me? What the heck was that? Okay, that was just me being stupid, but what was that? What was that? Oh my god. Oh, that is dumb. Are you kidding me? I just lose like that? Anyways, I guess this will give me more time to talk, I guess. Not the way I really would have wanted. Freaking Bowser. Yeah, I don't even think I'm gonna be able to catch up to Yoshi. I can't even get a single point. Anyways. So I was saying before, or even though maybe I'm being able to rush myself, I'd still like to be an actor. Because a lot of time when it comes to a lot of other games, I tend to usually I try to give voice, or at least I'd like to give voice actor trivia, you know, for more games when I can, and when it's applicable. Again, with how I read dialogue, I tend to try and do as if I'm reading it as the character, instead of like I'm reading off a script. Even I've done it for a lot of story-based games. Pokemon, the Mario RPGs. I sometimes do it in Fire Emblem when its character's not talking. Or Persona. Oh my god. What is this? What is this? Come on! Why am I getting pushed off? Oh, this many times. Come on. This is getting ridiculous. And stars. Let's try this. This might not be the best. This might not have been the best use of a star. Not really. Oh my god, TK is so far ahead. Jeez. Okay. Alright. How far back can I go? Yeah, let's just do this. Let's just do this. Enough suffering as it is getting pushed off. Let's not have that happen, please. Please, Jesus. I think we should throw more guardrail, or actually more railings, instead of just you fall off at every turn. But, jeez. Dang. I do it also in games where... Oh, no, God, no. When there is voice dialogue, voice acting, but I just do a voice anyway, just cause. Listen, I try to learn a lot of trivia. I tend to look up a lot of voice actor Q&As, because they can be really interesting. You get a lot of insight. Heck, I remember one of them. It was for My Hero Academia. This is, I think, one of my favorite ones. It was from the voice actor Tenya Ida. I don't remember his name, but it was the character Tenya Ida from My Hero Academia, him and his English voice actor, and how he was saying he really related to a character. A certain thing that happens in that anime. Okay. A certain thing happens in that anime. May a certain moment, because I won't spoil it for anyone who wants to get into the series, where he really felt like he could relate to Ida. Ever since I heard him say in that one interview, I always looked at Ida very, very differently. I looked at Ida very differently. I gained a bigger appreciation for his character, just thinking that, wow, the voice actor for him really does feel a lot like Ida. And how their personalities are very similar to how they kind of act in real life. Like, not literally the same, obviously. But just, they have some characteristics that are very similar. Or maybe really appreciate the scenes that he has even more. More just knowing that. And heck, even another scene with another character from that show. I will also mention that. I mean, it's not just anime voice actors though. Like gaming voice actors too. I mean, Charles Martinet. Hey, come on, it's Charles Martinet. Hey, do I really need to say what? Why he's so respected or admired? I mean, he literally voices four of some of Nintendo's greatest characters. Characters that so many people love. And literally most people usually try to do renditions of his takes on the characters. Just a lot of the time. Or they sound somewhat similar to Charles. Oh, that's just how iconic those voices really are for some of those characters. There's especially Mario, obviously. Then there's... Oh my god. Jeez. Can I stop falling off these stupid courses? I hate the Ghost Valley courses. I hate them so much. I know I shouldn't use save states this much, but I don't care. I hate these courses. And I've had enough of dying and falling off the stage. Jeez, I want to move on. But I was about to say Scott Burns, but Scott Burns was a really good one too. Ew, I loved his portrayal as Bowser. It was... Oh my god, I'm gonna feel so terrible. It was Kenny James, there it is. Yeah. It was Kenny James who does Bowser in most of the recent Mario games. I think he sounds amazing. Like, one of my favorite stories I remember hearing was... Jeez, I almost sound like a PR manager for voice actors. But it was one thing where in Super Mario 3D World, there is a transformation that Bowser goes under at the end of the game. Cat Bowser, or Meowser as it's officially called. Where basically he turns into... It's basically Bowser in a cat suit. And I remember hearing this. It was something like... They said like, oh, this is cool. And then when they actually went to voice... When he asked, like, what should I do? They literally just said, oh, we don't know. So... Oh, he pretty much improvised most of those Meowser lines, which is insane. And I can't believe he made the improv sound this good. But if you told me he was improving, I would call you a liar. If I didn't know that. And apparently I heard after the recording, like, he almost destroyed his entire throat. Oh, which... Oof. Ooh, that's gotta hurt. Or I don't even want to imagine what that must be like after like 2 hours, almost 1 or 2 hours. And apparently they were super happy with the first take. So thankfully you didn't have to do it again. And I was like, oh my god, that is incredible. I don't think I've ever heard of a story like that. Where the voice actor having, to destroy their throat like that. I mean, I'm sure there are probably more, but I've never seen something like that. That always stood out as one of my favorites. I remember this one voice act I remember. I made a joke about. It was Johnny Young Bosch, where literally I just recognize him the moment any character I hear, the moment I hear the voice, was just, oh, he has a deep voice, and I was like, you gotta be kidding me. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's this guy again? And because I remember this. So, I had played Persona 4 a couple years ago, or really got into Persona. I remember, we all know this. If anyone knows, the main protagonist's voice actor is Johnny Young Bosch. And then when I watched the Let's Play of Danganronpa 2, Goodbye Despair, the main protagonist, Hajime, is also voiced by Johnny Young Bosch. Which, the moment I heard his voice, I'm not gonna lie, I had a bunch of Persona 4 jokes throughout that entire story. Or because of the voice. What the? What the crud? What? I have never seen that. Okay then! And I didn't know that could happen. What even is this? What even is this? Oh my god. Oh, but I had so many jokes. Oh, it's just relating to Persona 4. Or, because I had finished the entire story of Persona 4 when I got to Danganronpa 2, and I could not help constantly making jokes about it. It was great. And then I remember another character in Danganronpa V3 is also voiced by Johnny Young Botch. I mean, that one I didn't realize until a little later, but still, I was surprised. And then it was, I believe, yeah, I think it was Demon Slayer. I think. I know I shouldn't talk about a bunch of anime, but one of the characters in the first episode, I literally recognized the voice and I legitimately squeed. I legitimately squeed. You know what? Oh my god, it's him! It's him! Because, oh my god. I mean, he does tend to get typecast as you know, I guess, cool male. Sometimes protagonist, sometimes not. But still, the fact that I legitimately squeed the moment I recognized the voice, I think is crazy. That is still crazy to me that I legitimately squeed the moment I heard the voice. Of course, and then it just went to, oh my god, this man might as well be in literally everything at this point. This man might as well be literally in anything at this point. Oh my god. But I do respect the work. Like, again, I think he sounds amazing as a lot of the characters he does play. Can't say much on Hajime because, well, I haven't played Danganronpa 2 yet. I know a good majority of the story, but I haven't played the game yet. And I don't know everything about the game, so... Oh yeah, I'm just gonna reset. I have one life. I want to find out what happens if I lose the next race. So, sorry. Sorry. I don't want to find out. But I can say, like, I love him as Yuna Arakami. I think he sounds, amazing. Amazing, even for the voice clips he has. As in the game, it's mostly just voice clips, but I think they sound really good. And I can't say much on that character because I haven't watched too much of Demon Slayer, but I think the voice is so cool, and I'm hoping he's gonna be a cool character. I'm really hoping he is when I get to it. Oh my god. Why do they get to pass? Okay, why does he get to pass through the thwomps yet I can't? And like, look at this. Why does he get to do that? That's so dumb. Why does he get to pass through thwomps yet I can't? Like, they're just solid roadblocks for me. It's... ugh. I swear this game cheats. It cheats so hard. Can you stop throwing bananas at me, monkey man? Please stop, and I just need to get 4th. That's the funny thing, I only need 4th. But they are not making it easy for me. I mean, I know this is Rainbow Road, but still. Alright, I think we should mostly be fine now. As long as I avoid Mario. Yeah, as long as... Oh, I can just find Peach. Out of here! Wait, did she not fall off? Are you kidding me? They're immune to falling off, too? Oh, that's so... bogus. That is bogus. Alright, just don't use the mushroom. Don't even use it until the very end. And it's not worth it. To go flying off the track. It is not worth it. Wait. Yeah, I could talk a lot about a bunch of voice actors, but I'd recommend looking into a lot of them yourselves. Especially if you have a favorite character of yours. Whereas you never know, they could be voiced by some... You never know, sometimes they may voice other characters that you really, really like. I'd love to give more voice actors shouts because I think they do some amazing, amazing work. Or again, hey, I'd love to voice a character someday, you know what I'm saying? I'd love to voice one someday. Hey, so I gotta give respect to the people, you know, who voice a lot of character. There's a lot of them, Jesus. Looking up some of these guys is kind of insane in how much work they have done on, like, the past, what, 15, 20 years? It's insane. Hey, and I'm sure it's even more insane on the Japanese side, because I know voice acting is very, very, very much a celebrity type thing in Japanese culture. They tend to be stars. Alright, which can be kind of interesting. I mean, the interesting thing one of the more interesting things I found out about voice acting, you know, on the Japanese side, is that Link is always voiced by a Japanese person, I guess you could say. Hey, no. Oh, he's never really had an English voice outside of, well, the obvious stuff like the cartoon, and then the CDI games. But outside of that, he's always been voiced by someone in the Japanese. Mostly because, again, most of his clips are usually grunting sounds. I think that's kind of universal. You don't have to worry about translating those. But that was still crazy to me to even find out that all of Link's voice actors are technically all Japanese. I don't know if that's the same for Zelda's. Outside of course, Breath of the Wild. And technically Smash Bros. Ultimate. Technically. Even though she has one line of dialogue, still that technically counts. Oh god, my nose. Yeah, still crazy to think of. Oh. Really is a small world sometimes when you look at it. When it comes to games, anime, or just, again, media you like. But that's gonna do it for now. Oh, yeah, no, it just fades out, okay. So, this is just the end screen. You actually can't do anything while on this end screen, so, yeah, that's fun. Anyway, there's still more to come. I still have 150cc and 2 more of these. I'll do these with more shorter games where I don't really have to talk that much. Which maybe not as short as this is for some. I'm still debating on how short I want them to be. They gotta be super short, or maybe just one-shots at games. Games where I just might play some of my favorite stages. It's just something that relates to what I want to talk about. And so, who knows? I do love doing these, and I want to make sure I keep these up every single Saturday. These are kind of fun. I actually really like doing these things where I don't have to really plan a script or really plan out anything I have to say. I can just explain everything at the very beginning, hitting very, very shortly. Or in some games, I might just not even explain anything, period, because that's not really important. And just talk. I like it. It's great. It is a really great stress reliever, and I really like doing this kind of stuff. So yeah, tune in next week for more Super Mario Kart with 150cc. It's still going to be 2 cups, even if it's going to be a little bit faster. So yeah, see you guys next week. Hopefully you guys enjoy Pokemon Sword and Shield in the meantime. Alright, but in that case, see y'all later.